Out of the 27 countries in the European Union, only the East African Community member states have taken so much time to ratify the Economic Partnership Agreement. Early this month, Kenya and Rwanda signed the EPA deal. However, Uganda, Tanzania and Burundi have called for more time to scrutinize the document to assess its effects on their individual economies.
The others have all, during the Heads of State Summit in Dar es Salaam a couple of weeks ago, have asked for a 3-month period to clarify certain issues that they want, as specific sovereign states want to clarify, and have agreed to reconvene sometimes in early January with a view to making sure that once issues are clarified, we all proceed to conclude the signatures as was anticipated in the first place.
Trade Cabinet Secretary Adan Mohammed says Kenya ratifying the document before the other EAC member states will not in any way hurt relations within the bloc.
It is not in any way going to undermine the engagement we have with our other partner states towards the signing and ratification of the agreement by all member countries within the EAC, but we had to make sure that we safeguard the market interests of Kenya without in any way putting a problem to the entire EAC regional integration and market, the common market that we currently have.
He says Kenya took the decision so as to safeguard her market interests, given that it is the only East African country not classified as a least developed country, meaning the country risked duty as high as 22% on her exports.
If we did not sign and ratify as Kenya, whilst most of our other East African countries will continue to enjoy access to the EU market, we will be having problems where our goods would be charged duties as high as 22% had we not done that.
On the upcoming AGOA meeting, Adan says trade ministers from the sub-Saharan Africa will discuss opportunities and issues that relate to labor, investment in agriculture, and the qualification criteria, as well as investments made by the US companies.
AGOA, unlike the arrangement that we have with EU, for example, is a trade arrangement that only allows sub-Saharan African countries access into the US markets without necessarily us allowing access to the US country, products into our countries. The US government desires to see how we can have a reciprocal arrangement post-2025, and these are issues that we need to discuss. And
he urged sub-Saharan countries to work together to address bottlenecks such as high infrastructure costs in order to increase exports to the US market.
We need to work together as African countries, but in particular as a regional trading bloc, because we have a common external tariff as EAC, in understanding what are some of these bottlenecks. So issues about infrastructure cost. The cost of logistics of moving things from East Africa into the US is expensive.